This is a video I honestly just thought about like right off the top of my head, but I'm gonna make it anyway. A fake Dragon Ball fan. It might seem like a niche sort of topic at first, like something it maybe like that doesn't even exist. What is a fake Dragon Ball fan? Isn't like the entire series just a bunch of fighting and adventure? Who doesn't like that? Hence, whoever watches it is not a true Dragon Ball fan. Well, there are fake Dragon Ball fans out there. And it's not everyone that's just like hopped on, watched a couple episodes maybe because they were forced to, or just watched some of the movies and then just called it a day. No, someone who bases a good portion of their personality around it, while downright disrespecting the entire series in the process. You guys might be thinking, well, why would you make a video on this? There's like world problems and, you know, there's people dying and, America's going through a whole bunch of stuff. But you know what? This is a big deal to me. Not because it's a problem, but because it makes me mad and it pisses me off, PMO. Alright, first thing. Oh my gosh, my voice. First thing, watching Dragon Ball Z abridged, but not watching original Dragon Ball, like any of the episodes. I get it, you know, Dragon Ball Z abridged is funny and short, but you know, your dopamine-infested mind doesn't really have to, bro! Watch the original series. It's not that hard. Dragon Ball Z abridged is funny. I watched a lot of it. However, it misses a ton of original content. Well, it has to, because not only does it need to avoid copyright, but it's also abridged, so it can't get through, like, you know, the more finer details of the show. There are so many scenes, so many just like, you know, moments in the show that people miss out on because they refuse to watch the original show and just go watch the version on YouTube. You're missing more than half the episode of action and fighting so that you can watch Vegeta swear for like a good 25 minutes. Well, no, each episode's 10, 12, 15. And, you know, they didn't even work on the final saga. They didn't finish Dragon Ball Z abridged with the Buu saga. They did this Buu Bits bullshit. I hate you guys for that, you lazy little fucks. Go finish your own show that made you like tens of thousands of dollars. No, it's too hard, man. I can't do it, man. Shut up, man. Who do you think you are? You dropped out of college to do this, and you're not even gonna finish it? Like, what's wrong with you? I don't mean to disrespect them too much, but like, still, that's just so lazy. You just gave up on your own community, and people still support you by not watching the original series and just going straight to you. That's messed up, dude. All right, the second reason, probably, okay, not watching original Dragon Ball. Now you could say, oh, I'm a Dragon Ball Z fan. Fine, but if you say, oh, I'm just a Dragon Ball guy. All right, I know I'm the guy for Dragon Ball. All right, everyone in my school knows about it. Did you watch original Dragon Ball? No, you did not. There's a underlying test that you can put someone in. I call this the Dragon Ball test. All right, this is to prove whoever watched Dragon Ball is like official. They've watched it. They've, you know, bought games. They've watched the movies. They've done, like, this is a constituting factor that someone is a Dragon Ball fan. All right, this is question one. Who's Ninja Murasaki, Poir, and Garlic Jr.? If they can answer all three of those, they win. That's it. They pass the test. If they don't, they're not a true Dragon Ball fan. Try that. Try that on someone. Try that on someone. I dare you. Whoever's watching this video right now, I dare you. Try that on someone who swears on their soul they are a Dragon Ball fan, but cannot name those three. I think you'll be surprised. I think you will definitely be surprised. People these days are messed up, man. You know, you could be out there like killing, robbing, and like slamming on your homeboys, but like you just refuse to watch OG Dragon Ball. OG Dragon Ball has, in my opinion, you know, a lot of better fights. Well, okay, Dragon Ball Z has like the better overall fights. I do like the longer episode fights, you know, like, but still, like, the choreography in each and every fight, like, you know, the one with Drum and Goku, the one with, you know, all the Piccolo ones with Goku, Ninja Murasaki with Goku. It's just so creative, and it really shows that, like, Akira Toriyama, rest his soul, was just entering into his prime. He knew what he was doing throughout the entire series, and it also has like large development for Goku as a character. People will watch Dragon Ball Z and be like, oh, why is he so strong? I don't know, because they don't know that there's an original series from where he's been strong since the beginning. He was literally getting shot and like wasn't fazed by it, but he gets stronger throughout the series. He faces adversity, he gets defeated, he rises back up, he goes training, gets stronger, he gets bigger, he gets stronger. In my opinion, Goku as a character would definitely be incomplete without OG Dragon Ball, and people would say, no, that's not true. He's just basically like the father of anime. He's like the significant picture of anime. He's the icon icon of anime. That, okay, kind of is true, but he wouldn't be Goku without OG Dragon Ball. And people who don't watch it are just kind of silly. Go watch it. It's not that long. It's pretty, okay, it's decently long, but it's worth it, trust me. A lot more adventure. If you've watched Daima in these recent months, it's a lot like that, but better, in my opinion. Critically, Dragon Ball is better than Dragon Ball Daima. Alright, now, this is probably gonna be my final point, because it's like, yeah, okay, I'm thinking about, okay, yeah. People who don't buy the games. Now, hold on a minute. Just wait a minute, alright? There are a lot of different mediums to show your way of being a fan in, like, you know, in fandom in general. I don't think about it. In sports, you usually buy your favorite player's jersey, your favorite player's, you know, cards, rookie card, whatever, player of the year card. If you like a singer, you buy their albums, you get their autographs, buy shirts of them, buy merchandise. But there is one thing I will never do, is wear a Dragon Ball shirt in public. Okay, now listen, I have a Vinland Saga hoodie, but that's different. All right, that's Vinland Saga. I'll talk about that later. Maybe the person who's doing this will. In order for you to show that you're a true fan of Dragon Ball, here's what you need to do. You need to buy the game. All right, because you're in your room. You don't really need to show anyone. You're just there playing Dragon Ball. And there are so many. You can even, okay, you can get it on your phone. I don't think that really counts though. That's kind of like playing Madden Mobile when you've never bought a Madden before. Dragon Ball games are probably the best genre of anime games out there. There's just so many, and they just make it so consistent. They made Dragon Ball Z Kakarot like not even 4 years before Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. That's a great way to show your allegiance to Dragon Ball. Allegiance. This is like, this video was really stupid. I just needed to get a video out. Oh, by the way, you don't need to watch Dragon Ball Super. That shit is ass.